Here's O'Connell, almost making a half break. O'Brien, been terrific support, the early exchanges. Darcy again. Well taken by Summel. Quick ball here by Ireland. Good shot. Redden looking for a run. He finds O'Connell on the inside. It's the big chant goes up for Ireland. The Irish faithful sensing something could be on the cards here. It's Carney. To Earl, steps one. Almost gets past two. Rocky Elson drags him to the ground. Attack the short side, Redden. Trips over, he slipped. Good control shown here by the Irish. Edging closer. Ken Healy. 13 phases now for the Irish. O'Connell. Dan Vickerman trying to just step over the ball.
Roll! Damage.
Now, drop kick. It's good. Jonathan Sexton. First drop goal attempt of the match, and it is successful.
Magnificent control of the football by the Irish team. I think, 15-20 phases. They weren't flustered at all, took their time. They had a penalty, and obviously Sexton went for the 3 points. That was perfect rugby. Excellent rugby.
Absolutely, and what impressed me most was just the quality of the ball that Owen Redden was getting back at half-back. There was quick ball, apart from the last couple, and Sexton thought, nah, let's just take this, keep this clock, and the scoreboard kicking over. That's what I said 2 or 3 minutes ago, that every time Ireland are down in the opposition half, if they can get that scoreboard ticking over, it just keeps the pressure on Australia. It keeps them honest. They haven't had the ball for the last 5 minutes, Australia.
Time on.
Now Australia find themselves behind for the first time. Of course, in their first game against Italy, the first half, well, they had a tough ordeal. They ended up being 6-all. They ran away with it in the second half. Irish really forcing the game. Sexton steps two. Offload still, Driscoll. Redden. Puts the ball high as Craig Cooper. Kurtley Beale had success with this tactic early on, just pitches it a little too deep. Carney does a good job.
Stay.
Fantastic timing by Hallwell, putting a massive amount of pressure on the Irish. Beale! O'Brien just gets back. Again, massive pressure at the breakdown by Australia. And they're hunting for the ball. The Irish just to enough to retain possession.
One step.
It's taking its time coming out. O'Driscoll punts the ball high. And it'll go out. So line out, not more than 30 metres away from the Irish line.
Well, I think again, Australia, Mark, they just show their class, don't they? And for me, Kurtley Beale, what a fantastically exciting player he is. He just seems to instinctively know and take the correct decision every time. And he's always interested in just breaching the gain line and creating something, isn't he?
Oh, he's a great footballer, and he'll only get better, that's for sure.
Will Guinea. There we go, Pat McCabe. Normally see him playing the number 15 jersey for the Brumbies. Super Rugby. Doing a very good job for Australia, number 12. However, the ball will be turned over. And Ireland just doing enough to keep Australia at bay.
And that's what they've got to do. I think, as Gavin has said, when
Time
Ireland
off,
are on
we've
the
got
attack, they
blood
have to
on
keep
Australia.
the scoreboard ticking over. And the longer they can keep Australia from scoring or getting in front, the more pressure, the pressure will gradually build on Australia, and they'll take more and more chances.
Having said that, Mark, the Australians look very comfortable, don't they? They're soaking it up. They knew this pressure was coming on. They've spent a bit of time, minutes in opposition. It's roughly even, actually. 3 minutes in the opposition, 22 for Australia against 2 for Ireland. So they're okay just now. I think if another 15 minutes passes by and the score's like this, frustration will start to creep in. But there's an awful lot of these Irish forwards that have worked incredibly hard so far, and one wonders whether their fitness will last the pace.
Don't even move.
Just got through the first 21 minutes of this epic clash between Australia and Ireland. South Tauraki might be with 2 rugby legends. Mark Ella from Australia, Gavin Hastings from Scotland.
Pause. Engage.
It's just 2 of the superstars that we have in our commentary team that brings you all 48 games free to air right here on Māori television. Redden puts the ball high.
That was a much better kick by Redden. What you can't afford to do with Cooper, Beale and O'Connor at the back is actually give them a lot of space and a lot of time. You've got to try and find touch as much as possible, or at least put pressure on obviously the receiver.
Well, that's been working out pretty well for Australia. There's another clean take by Elson. Cooper to Samu. Strong tackle by Driscoll over the top.
Advantage 12 green.
There's Pulito now. They've got numbers here to left-hand side. Kirtley Beale, the danger man. Recycles the ball quickly. Ballwell. O'Brien quickly on him. Almost getting his hands to the ball, but Australia. Advantage being played.
Still advantage to go.
Cooper. Met and a strong tackle. That was McCabe. Keith Earls.
Offside,
But
7.
the whistle goes.
7.
Referee Bryce Lawrence will come back for an offside penalty.
Well, again, Australia just forcing the pressure on Ireland, just creeping over the offside line, I think
Don't
it was
stand
there.
up.
But we'll see it again. Samo, he's had a strong game. Look at Brian O'Driscoll trying to rustle him, but he's too big. Kenny, for me, just really clever player. He's calling for the ball, spinning it wide. This is a man of the moment, though, Kirtley Beale. Really tremendous attacking force for Australia.
We've seen the talent of Kirtley Beale, of course, an Indigenous Australian. What's the state, I guess, and also just want to acknowledge your work with NITV over in Australia. The state, I guess, of Indigenous players playing the code.
It's actually been promoted by the Lloyd McDermott Foundation. Lloyd McDermott was the first Indigenous player to play for Australia in the late 50s. They're doing a magnificent job. My brothers Glenn and Gary are heavily involved, and they're promoting Indigenous rugby players, I guess, right around Australia, and it's working very, very well. We'd like to see a couple more Kirtley Beales playing senior rugby, and I'm sure that'll come very soon.
Very good position. He makes no mistakes. So the game is evened up again, 6-all. Thanks to 2 penalties. James O'Connor, Jonathan Sexton, 1 penalty and a drop kick. Hi, Wagga Wagga. Tēnā koutou.
I guess, Gavin, this is exactly what you said. The first 20 minutes, it was always going to be tight. I know we've got a long way to go, but how are you seeing Ireland are actually putting up a good fight against Australia?
Yeah, they are. I mean, I think if they were somehow able to get a try as opposed to just a penalty or a drop, it would make a world of difference. Australia seem very capable of coming back and scoring.
Ball bounced out of Orwell's arms right into his locking partner, Vickerman. Now Beale, every time he gets the ball, he just said something's on. Just like that. Whainga'a. Ball off to Craig Cooper now. They advance the ball 40 metres out from the Irish line. Hands in there, advantage being played. Guinea comes out. Ben Alexander trucks the ball forward another 5 metres.
Penalty advantage. 8 green.
Yeah, I think this is where Ireland need to be a bit careful, because they're getting pinged all the time now by the referee Bryce Lawrence, giving away too many penalties, and it's just making them have to soak up more pressure. Just give them the ball. They're working very well together, putting in some big hits, but at this it's just too easy, just making it too easy. Curtly Beale once again just at the heart of the attacking.
He's a magnificent player, and I think Ireland are scared that they've got so much attacking, or so many attacking players, and they're desperate in defence.
Just seem to be struggling with the speed of Beale.
Yep.
Yeah, what I'd like to see is players running onto the ball. Too often I think we've seen boys that they're just standing still when they get the ball. Quade Cooper, Curtly Beale, they run onto it, they're already moving, and that creates indecision in the opposition ranks. It's great to see. One thing, Mark, I can't quite get over, but James O'Connor's socks, I mean, they're like schoolboy socks. I know he's quite a young lad, but surely he's over the schoolboy socks.
No, it's a Justin Bieber look. In Australia, it's brand O'Connor. and schoolboy socks are a big thing at the moment.
All right, mate. They fit him very well, let me say.
He's only got little legs.
They're only a little bit, boy, can they move quick.
Can't they just?
Most difficult kick of the night. 41 metres out. An easy 15 metres to the left of the post. Punts it hard. Just lacked the accuracy. So 50%, he sits at O'Connor.
Yeah, this is an important 10 minutes now for Ireland, and they've spent a lot of time now just camped in their own 22. Sexton just trying to push them up, put the ball high for his forwards to run onto.
Here's Guinea. He's been as efficient as ever. It's the big maul, rolls him behind and pushes him forward another 10 metres.
Goal turnover.
Well, I think that's the third time that Ireland have managed to just keep the player from getting to the deck. And Mark, you're not looking too happy with that decision. I tend to agree that maybe that was the first one he's got wrong.
Only the first one. I know Rocky Elson, the former Wallaby captain, was questioning Bryce Lawrence. I mean, Australia had the momentum. They were pushing forward. I don't know if the ball, certainly it looked like the ball had hit the ground, and he should have kept playing.
We're probably going to disagree on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I just have a strange feeling this isn't going to be the last time. There's going to be a bit of disagreement. Jeez, if we had the commentary before the game started, the boys are launching into it.
We might bring back the biff in the commentary box.
Oh, that's how we love it at Mighty Television.
Slipped.
You know, we don't do any of this stuff now. We're golden oldies, Mark and I. And Mark came over to Scotland in 2008, and we hosted the Golden Oldies over in Edinburgh, and then Mark just a year ago in Sydney. Great ambassador for the tournament. You're a legend, Mark. Well done.
I am meant for Golden Oldies. They drink a lot. They don't train.
That's it.
That's
Exactly.
me down to a two.
We know what's right for us at our advanced years, don't we?
Pause. Engage. Go. Come up.
Reset the scrum, almost approaching the half an hour
Too
mark.
much movement.
Talked a lot about the Australians building up to this. Well, they won, of course, the Tri-Nations just before
Best time is on engagement.
the World Cup started. It's been their first win since 2001 in that tournament. Whereas Ireland in the Six Nations finished third behind England and France. Things just took a bit of a nosedive in the warm-up games. Again, 4 games. They lost all of them. A couple against France, England, Scotland.
Staying behind the ball the whole time.
They've shown
Keep going.
plenty of spirit here in this game against Australia. Redden taking the left side. O'Callaghan. Sexton Puts the ball up high. Got Quay Cooper, jumps up. Can't gather it. They spin the ball out wide to the right. Fair bit of space for Bow, but he gets denied. Good tackle by Adam Ashley Cooper, but they'll come back for the knock on.